Welcome to Simply Delicious. This is Chris B, and in this episode, I am going to make a quick chili to place onto baked potatoes. Yum, 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 yum. So get ready, get ready, because we're going to make it real fast. So watch me. All right. So, what I have for this recipe is some hot sauce, a little bit of lemon, some onion powder. We're gonna do some chili powder. Yep. And we're gonna do some cumin, which makes chili chili. And we're gonna use some black pepper. And we're gonna have some tomato sauce. Now, what I did the other day is I cooked some ground beef that was in my refrigerator, and I went ahead and cooked it on up. You know, you have to go ahead and cook meat up before it, began to go bad, right? Or freeze it. So what I did is cook some ground beef, and I'll just show it to you. Okay, take it out the microwave real quick. But I made this ground beef, and I seasoned it for nachos because I had some nachos the other day, which I will be posting that video for y'all too. But what I'll do is I'll just brown ground beef, and I can use it in various applications. So I seasoned it like I would taco meat with some of these same seasonings, basically, with just a little onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and I had some onion in here and some salt and black pepper. Okay, and so I cooked it up. All right, so in this chili, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this pot on and get it nice and warm. I'm going to take my meat here, and I'm going to remove the saran wrap. And I'm going to place it in the microwave to heat it up for a couple of minutes, okay? All right, so we're going to give that 2 minutes and let that go. All right, so I have this handy dandy bag here that I bought a lot of years ago called a Potato Express. And what I can do is I can just basically take clean potatoes of choice, and this particular one is an Idaho. So I made sure I rinsed it really well to get the dirt off of it. Place it inside of this bag, okay? And I just got a little small one and a large one just to show you for this application here. But I'll put this bag in the microwave, and all the directions are on here. But I'll cook these potatoes about 5 minutes in the microwave, okay? I've already cooked them a couple of minutes just to speed this up just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is take this tomato sauce that I'm going to add in here, pull that lid off, and I'm just going to pour it into my hot sauce pan. Y'all see how quickly that came together? That's one thing I like to do, is make sure that my pan is hot when it's feasible so we can go ahead and cook today. All right. So I just put a 8-ounce can of tomato sauce inside of the saucepan. All right. So it's already starting to boil up on the sides, and we'll slow this down just a little bit. Then I'll add a little bit of water to the can to get the rest of the sauce out, and add just a little bit of water to kind of thin it out. Then what I'm going to do is just add my seasonings. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon, or maybe a half a teaspoon of chili powder, of cumin. And I'm going to add the equal amount of chili powder as well. Well, actually, I'll add about a teaspoon chili powder to this. And then I'm going to do about a teaspoon of onion powder. All right. And like I said, I'm going to slow this down because I don't want it to go too quick. So I cooked that meat about 2 minutes. And that's hot. You can hear it sizzling. So I want to make sure I don't burn myself. So I'm going to take my meat out of the microwave here. And then I'm just going to stir this around real quick. And then I'm going to add this meat to it. Okay, we're going to make it a nice meaty chili. All right. And actually, I didn't need to add all of that in there. I could have added a lot less, but oh well. So What I'm going to add to this is some beans, because I like beans in my chili. So let's see here. What do we have? What do we have? Actually, I think I'm going to add another can because that was way too much meat. I had a little bit over a cup or more left of meat, and I really shouldn't put all of that in there because I didn't need all of that. So I need a little bit more sauce. So I'm going to open up another can of tomato sauce here. Turn this down to low so we can slow it down now because it's already heated through. Okay. If I can get this can opener on here. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this open right quick. All right. Go ahead and open this up. Come on. Now, why is you acted up? I guess it's time for me to get another can opener because this can opener is not doing its job always like it's supposed to. Kind of iffy. I'm going around too many times. All right, so broke the seal. There we go. All right. Just gonna pour another 8-ounce can of tomato sauce in here to kind of thin that out. Stir that around a little bit, and a little bit more water to it. And then just gonna bring this together. Real quick chili, y'all. Real quick. So, like I said, I like to add some beans to mine. And I was trying to see what kind of beans I have because, like I said, I try to avoid the store as much as possible in this quarantine. I only go out when it's just absolutely necessary for me to do so. I had a can of refried beans, but you know what? I'm not going to do any beans. I'm just going to leave the beans out this time. We're going to have a beanless one. It's fine. All right. And you could put some onions in here, some fresh onions or whatever, but I'm not going to do that either. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a slice of this lemon and I'm going to remove those seeds that I can see. All right. All right. So I just got a slice of lemon. All right. I'm going to add a little bit, and I'm just going to squeeze this through my hands to catch the seeds of any remaining ones. And I like a little brightness in my chili. Okay. I'm not trying to make it citrusy, but I'm just giving it a little wow factor. So I add just a little bit of lemon juice to it. And then what I'm going to do now is get a small spoon and check it for spice. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So that needs some roundness to it. And what I mean by that is it needs some sugar to balance it off because it's a little bit sharp. So when you got something that's a little bit sharp, you want to add just a little bit of sugar. Not too much. All right, because we're not trying to make it sweet. We just want to round it out. Also, I'm going to add some salt in here. All right, because tomatoes need salt. Okay, so I give a couple runs of salt. I want some more pepper. I want some pepper in mine, so I'm going to add some pepper into it. And it needs a little bit more of cumin for me since I added that other can. We should add about the equal amount of spice, but we've already tried it, so we're just going to add that in there. Okay. And like I said, the chili powder itself is not hot. What it does is it brings the flavors together and give it a good warm flavor. Okay. So we're just going to stir this around. And we're going to take our spoon here and rinse it off with some hot water because we ain't making a whole bunch of dishes. And then we're going to try this. Oh, that's good. Yep, that's good like that. So I'm going to bring the camera in so you can see it. There you go. See how quickly we just made that little quick chili. Whoa, we got a splash in there. All right, so that's good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these potatoes and put them in the microwave. I've only cooked them about 2 minutes. And so I'm going to give it about 3 more minutes. Okay. And then see how fast I'm pulling this together, y'all? I'm telling you, when you do some prep work and do some things a day or so ahead of time, and you know how you can take things that you have left over and make them work for you, this is one of those things. Because I just want some chili and cheese, baked potatoes. Now, when I cook the Idaho potatoes inside of the microwave, like I said, you cook them for about 5 minutes and they are completely done, okay? Versus 45 minutes inside of an oven, okay? Which is nothing wrong with it if you have the time, but for me, I don't have the time for that. So this is a quick chili and it is a quick baked potato, all right? And in the time that you see me shooting this video, the time that I'm actually getting it all done. All right. So again, we took 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce, which is a total of a pound. Okay. 16 ounces total. We took a little bit of lemon juice and put it inside of this chili with some seasoned ground beef that we had on hand in the refrigerator that was left over. I added some cumin to it. And as far as like a recipe go, I make stuff according to how I like it, but for a base for you, you can add about roughly about a teaspoon of each spice, onion powder and chili powder, and then I added about a teaspoon of cumin. Okay, I added about I would say about a half a teaspoon or so of sugar just to balance it out. A couple of rungs of salt. And my potatoes are almost done. And while that's coming together, I'm gonna clear my decks here. Go ahead and get myself a knife here ready, a plate, knife here ready for my potato that is on its way. And what you could do is when you do these baked potatoes inside of the microwave, what you could do also is turn on your broiler and go ahead and when the potatoes come out and kind of cool a little bit, go ahead and rub just a little bit of oil on it, a little bit of vegetable oil and on the outside of the potato, and then you can put that whole potato underneath the broiler to crisp up the skin. You like the skin very crisp, which I do like that, but I'm not doing that this particular time. But you can do that, and then that way you can get the best of both worlds. Get you a nice soft baked potato inside, and then you can also have a nice crisp skin on the outside. And you save yourself a whole bunch of time, okay? So, like I said, my chili is percolating. So I'm just going to turn it down to the low setting, okay? And tomato-based things, like anything, when you're cooking tomato-based things, the longer it sits, the better it is, okay? So my potatoes are coming out, and you can see the steam coming off of my potato bag here, okay? All right, so I'm going to give that just a few minutes just to kind of calm down a little bit, because you can burn yourself pretty bad with some steam. So you want to be very careful with steam. Anytime you have something very hot and it's steaming, that is one of the worst burns you can get. So you want to be very careful with that, okay? All right, so like I said, my chili is nice and thick. You see that? Got all that juicy meat in there. And like I said, if you want to add some onion into it, you can. Oh, what am I doing? I already got the potato out. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this baked potato here and I'm just gonna give it a little tap, okay? And then I'm gonna go in with my knife, my paring knife, and just kind of give it a little slit on the top, okay? And I'm not going from one end to the other, I'm just going slightly in the middle, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let's see what we got here. See what we're working with. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, so I got some sour cream that I'm going to put into my potato. I'm going to add some onion. I got some bacon bits. And let's see here. And I got some Philly cream cheese. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, y'all see this, I'm just gonna open this up real quick. Should have had all this stuff out already, but I didn't. Oh well. All right, so I'm gonna open up this potato real slightly, just like this. See, I just kind of just open it up. See that? Let me bring it over so y'all can see it. All right, there it is. So I got it nice and open. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, first I'm gonna take a butter knife here, and I am going to add some of this Philly cream cheese that's whipped with some chives in it. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Show y'all how fast I make stuff, and I can make a full meal. It'll take me no time to do it. And I'm talking about it'll be fire. So we're just gonna add some of this cream cheese in here with the chives in it, like butter. Okay. Now you can add butter obviously to it if you want to, but I'm not going to. Okay. I'm gonna do the cream cheese, then I'm gonna add some black pepper in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take some of the cheese, and in this case, I'm gonna use some mozzarella. Okay, because I want it nice and cheesy. I'm gonna put that cheese inside the potato. Okay. Just like that. Now, if you want to add some raw onion to it, you can, but I'm not going to do it in this particular case. All right, so now I'm going to grab one of my handy dandy ladles here. All right. Then I'm going to take some of this quick chili. Y'all see that? Let me put this over here a second because we don't want you in the way. And we're going to add this quick chili on top. Y'all see that? That makes me happy. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is add some more cheese to the top, because I'm a cheese fan, dog. Okay. Now, if I had it, which I do, but it's not grated up, so I'm not gonna do it this time, but what I would do is add some sharp cheddar cheese in here, because I love sharp cheddar cheese on a baked potato. I just love sharp cheddar cheese, period. But I'm going to add some of these bacon bits, the real bacon bits, not the bacon bits. Yep. And then I'm going to add that in there just a little bit. And last but not least, get another spoon, and we're gonna stir up this sour cream, because you know the whey likes to separate from the sour cream, so you want to give it a good stir before you put a dollop on. All right, I'm gonna turn that chili off because I don't need that to keep going. All right, so we're just gonna give this a little stir right quick, and then we're gonna take a dollop and put that on top. Okay, and then we're gonna top it with a little bit of chili powder. Just a little bit. Chili powder. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. The Lord is great, and he is greatly to be praised. I'm gonna tell y'all something now. I'm a cook over here. I don't play no games now. And anybody that really know me know I don't play no games when it comes to the kitchen. Okay. And last but not least, what we're gonna add is to it Let me take this chili out the way so y'all can see me. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to add, look at that. Don't that look delicious? And we're going to add a little bit of parsley to make it pretty. And there you have it. Baked potato with a quick chili and toppings. And we're talking about good. From start to finish. Okay? So I'm going to try this for you. All right, here we go. Y'all see me? Let me pull this up. Y'all see me? Here we are. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and try this for you and tell you what's really going on. See, look at all that good cheese. That's why I like mozzarella. Oh, that's good. See, it's dangerous for me to be in the kitchen. And when I focus, I can make stuff quick and easy. Yeah, oh so good. The restaurants ain't got a thing on me. Not a thing. I'm telling you, if you start cooking, let me get that cheese off there. Y'all start cooking like I'm cooking on my channel here and start using my techniques here, you're gonna be good to go. This is so good. Oh my God. Thank you, Lord. I don't live to eat. I eat to live. But if you're gonna eat to live, you might as well eat well. Okay? And that's what I'm doing. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me at Simply Delicious.